We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Here it's the second of this four-game series between the Houston Astros and the Texas Rangers. Division rivals do battle. Next. Lance Lynn, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Striding into the box, Kyle Tucker. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball one. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last two in a row.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does the team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
Lifted the other way to left center. Gallo arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. What's this club going to need to focus on this evening, Mark?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that can sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Josh Reddick comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Reddick, 33 years old. He was a 17th round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Temperature at first pitch. There it is, 79 degrees as we get things started tonight. 2-1 now. Lynn has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. As he'll take a look at ball one. Two balls and no strikes.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop. You better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
That one's in there, 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Yordan Alvarez. As we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. Altuve is off at first with 2 away. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Astros leave 1, and now the Rangers will get their shot in a scoreless ball game. Jose Urquidy, the right-hander from Mexico, gets the ball here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
In now, Elvis Andrus. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Rangers, the shortstop.
Here it comes now to Andrus.
Andrus.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And fellows, these Astros entering play here tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Now this is swung on and missed by Choo as he's dispatched for the first out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. No balls and 1 strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out.
Nope.
1 ball and 1 strike to their DH here tonight.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Batting fourth, the left fielder.
A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, we'll see if the Todd father, Todd Frazier, can keep it going. He's been a catalyst for this team in the last 10 games and in so many different ways. But looking at the one number I'm looking at, a .450 on-base percentage, when you have that and you have the type of abilities that he has, you're awfully dangerous.
Digging in, Joey Gallo, a real threat with the bat, of course, as he currently leads the American League in home runs.
Yeah, guys, this isn't a shocker right here. He is definitely known as one of the best pure power hitters in baseball these days.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. Joey Gallo with a 2-run shot. Number 31 for him on the season, as that'll give the Rangers a 2-0 lead.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it, just like he did.
So now to the plate, Danny Santana. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. A 1 pitch on its way. Right side defense aligned perfectly, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
You don't think being a starting pitcher in this league will test your resolve? He's already given up more runs in the first inning in this one than he did his entire last start. That's the kind of roller coaster ride that will make you a little crazy, but that's kind of how baseball works sometimes.
At the plate, Nick Solak. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch coming. Here it is.
At the ball. Count 1-0.
Runner on first with 2 away. Fouled off. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2. The 2-1. Hard hit to first, and he tries to go to a knee to block it, but it's by him down the right field line, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The third baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Todd Frazier, and a great chance for the Rangers to add on in just the first inning. He's set. Here it comes. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Frazier playing here in his age 34 season. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. It's out of here. So a 3-run shot to left center, number 13 for him on the year, and the Rangers have made this a 5-0 ball game.
It's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
So digging in now, Robinson Chirinos. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
Well, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. 1-2 to the Rangers catcher. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. 1 inning in the books here. Texas is out in front, 5-0. Here's George Springer looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Line toward the alley in left center, and the Astros have their first hit of the contest.
That was actually a well-executed fastball in off the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned and burned.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. 2-0. Lifetime versus this pitcher. Just 3 for 14. He's taken him deep once. Nobody out, runner on first. 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
He waits. Now the pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The 3-1. A runner at first with no outs here. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. From the stretch, here's the pitch. The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Fouled away. None out, runners at first and second. And a good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
So here's Yuli Gurriel as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 276 the average coming in for him. 11 home runs and 44 RBIs. The 1-0. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Number 36, Corey Lee.
To the plate now, Corey Lee, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. The 1-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Three and 1.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
Possibly a double play ball now for Andrus. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Stepping up to the plate, Rougned Odor. He brings an average in the 260s into this one.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Stuff has never been a problem with this pitcher. It's execution and location that has always been his bugaboo. And that's exactly what happened here. I know he's ahead 0-1, but he's finding the heart of the plate way too often.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was ahead in the count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. A base hit in his first trip. This is swung on and hit to Altuve at second. He's got it, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Set for the Rangers, the right field, Shin-Soo Choo.
Now at the plate, Shin-Soo Choo looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
1-1.
Count is 2-1.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Full count now. This is swung on and hit to Altuve at second. Scooped up onto the first baseman Gurriel, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. So striding forward now, Kyle Tucker. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope. Count 1-0.
Line drive base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Josh Reddick.
Now a throw over to first, just keeping him close. So here's Josh Reddick as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. This is pulled into right. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Tucker is on his way home. He comes across to score as the gap shortens to 4 now.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. He grounds it sharply to third. And that's the first out.
The batter, number 44, designated hitter, Yordan.
Stepping in, Yordan Alvarez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Out in front of it, strike one. Runner at second here with one man out. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
In there for strike one. 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
2 out here and a runner at second. Now Springer belts one, carrying well out to left. Left fielder looking up, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. George Springer puts 2 on the board with that home run. Number 10 for him on the year, and it's a 5-3 game now. Just an absolutely amazing home run there. Certainly worthy of the show track treatment. And as you can see, 114 miles an hour off the bat, and that should give you a pretty good indication as to how well he connected on that swing. And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The average coming in at 266. 22 home runs, 53 RBIs. The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
3 runs already home here. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's the Rangers 5 and the Astros 3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the DH, Willie Calhoun.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch.
Whoa, that's him.
Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
Popped him up. Gurriel moving to his left. Makes the play, one away. So with one away, a couple of teams out of the AL West doing battle in this one. So let's check out where they sit in the standings entering play here today. So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up Joey Gallo.
The last at bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. One out, nobody on.
Ball 3.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
3-1.
Danny Santana is on deck. The 3-1. And it's fouled away. Now the payoff pitch home.
Come on, Rangers.
And he takes a big swing here, but this winds up a little tapper to the left of the mound. And that's the second out.
Now batting, center fielder, Danny Santana.
Ready for another chance? Danny Santana. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Now the pitch.
Nope.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
2 out, nobody on. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Line toward the gap in left center. Around first, digging for 2. And now that'll hop over the wall. So he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double. Up next for the Rangers, Nick Solak. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
First offering on its way.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
The 0-1 on its way. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Another 0-2 home. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little. It's out of here. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 6th home run on the season for him, as it is now 7-3. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitter's on point. The pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate. And this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
Helio Armenteros is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Helio Armenteros.
Here's Todd Frazier now.
The third baseman, Todd.
As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
And that's in there, 2-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And it's a foul ball. Two pitch is fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But 2 here in the Rangers half of the inning, and they come on this 2-run home run. We played 3 full. It's now a 4-run lead at 7-3. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian as the Puerto Rican sensation and former #1 overall pick Carlos Correa gets set to start the inning. Here comes the first pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that's in there. Base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Comes set, and the 0-1. Hard ground ball to third, and that's through for a hit. And this will get all the way to the wall now. Throw to second, but he's in there. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit, lacing a double of his own. Could be a big inning if this continues.
In now, Corey Lee. Liner towards second. Well, this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle Tucker.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And in to hit next will be the outfielder Kyle Tucker. From the stretch.
Ball one, no strike.
Hits are even at 7 apiece. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch.
Inside, ball two.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 2-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Hit to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting, right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he takes this one high, 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. This one's down to third. Frazier is there. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Astros pick up a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's the Rangers 7 and the Astros 4. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the fourth inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off
At the plate, Robinson Chirinos comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch coming, here it is. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2. 3-2.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, when you go with the slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Into the box now, Rougned Odor. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. The 0-2 once more, and he fouls this one off. 7 runs, an equal number of hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Fouled off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
So Elvis Andrus the next to bat. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
1-1. Here it is. A ball and 2 strikes now. 7 runs, an equal number of hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Ball 2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Now back, the right fielder, Shin-Soo Choo.
Ready for another shot now. Shin-Soo Choo. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0.
That's a ball.
That missed. Close. It's ball 2. Now the 2-0.
Ball in.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
The 3-0 pitch.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Digging in once again, Willie Calhoun. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
3 balls and a strike to Willie Calhoun.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
The 3-1 pitch. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
So our situation has the bases loaded, 2 men out. And up to bat next, the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
A ball and a strike. Fouled away. Two out, bases loaded. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. One and 2 count. Here's the pitch.
1-2. 2-2 count.
And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. Rangers threaten but leave them loaded. They hold a 7-4 lead. Ready once again, Jose Altuve. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Jose Altuve.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes ball 1. That's wide, 2-0. Now here it comes. Outside, 3-0 now.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
Now the pitch is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Chu looks up, gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 15 for him thus far, and that lead is trimmed to 7-5 here. Stepping in now, Yordan Alvarez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Outside, 2-1.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now, 2-2. Here's the pitch.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
3-2 pitch. Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The center fielder, number 4, George.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. George Springer, 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Now the 1-0. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. A solo home run here off the bat of George Springer. His second of the game, as it's now a 1-run game, 7-6 now.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
The third baseman, number 2.
At the plate now, Alex Bregman. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
The 1-2. Still only 1 out in the inning. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 1-2 pitch. And oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Here's Carlos Correa now. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close, and he almost chased it. If I'm the pitcher, I'm going to expand the zone even more on the next one.
2-1. The 2-1 home is a fastball that misses. Yuli Gurriel would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-1. Full count, 3-2. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Rangers lead it 7-6. Striding in, Danny Santana. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here comes the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Well, he just threw that fastball by him.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs a bear down right here.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away. So stepping in, Nick Solak, and he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
Well, you don't see this very often, Matty B. A 2-strike straight changeup. But this guy changeup is one of the best in the league. We'll see if he tries that different approach this time, and maybe if he gets to 2 strikes, try to use the fastball a little bit more than that straight changeup.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now that's the third baseman, Frazier.
Standing in, Todd Frazier. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Liner toward right center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Now to the plate, Robinson Chirinos, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Here's strike two as the slider hits the outside corner.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back to Arlington. Before we get much further, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach, to their swings, to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Luis Garcia takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Luis.
At the plate, Yuli Gurriel. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First offering on its way. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. And now pitch on the way. Ball 3.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you gotta find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
A bouncer up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
Into the box, Corey Lee. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. No hits to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Hey, doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball in.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Now the 2-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here. Now the payoff pitch home. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
So striding in, Kyle Tucker, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Now another 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. The 2-2.
3-2.
Due next is Josh Reddick as he gets ready in the on-deck circle. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Gurriel rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate. It's now a 7-7 game.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
So now to the plate, Josh Reddick. But this is speared by the first baseman, but they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Into the box now, Jose Altuve. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
0-1, here's the pitch. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Striding forward now is the DH, Yordan Alvarez. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. First pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
A little low. It's 2-2.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th, and we are tied 7-7. Stepping into the box, Rougned Odor. He'll start things out for the Rangers in their half of the 6th.
The second baseman, Rougned.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball one. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
The 2-0 on the way.
Inside, ball one.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
3-1. The 3-1 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. The 3-2 one more time. Swing and a drive. How to get that one? You'll need a 50-foot ladder to make the catch. A no-doubt home run. It's a solo shot here for Rougned Odor. Number 10 for him on the year as they grab an 8-7 lead in this seesaw game. Standing in now, Elvis Andrus, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he misses again. 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
2 balls and a strike to the Rangers leadoff hitter. Fastball right back to the mound, and he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Next to the Rangers, the right fielder, Shin-Soo Choo.
Stepping into the box, Shin-Soo Choo. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Right side and right into the shift. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
To the Rangers, the designated hitter, Willie Calhoun.
To the plate now, Willie Calhoun. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Next to the Rangers, the left fielder,
Joey Gallo will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. From the stretch. And that misses for ball one.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen. As you can see there, they're asking a lot of him in this one, so I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or two after this one.
The 1-0. Sharp ground ball to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. Rangers pick up a run here on the solo home run. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th. It's the Rangers 8 and the Astros 7. Cody Allen is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 31, Cody Allen.
George Springer will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. And now a pitch on the way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Gallo is under this one, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Now batting, Alex Bregman, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. Hit hard back up the middle, and Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
Digging in, Carlos Correa. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
Comes set with the 0-1. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Skied into very shallow right. On the move is Chu. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The first baseman, number 10, Gurriel.
Ready now, Yuli Gurriel. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery, and it's fouled away. Two out here and a runner at second. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Number 36.
Brett Martin will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Now pitching for the Rangers. Number 59.
Corey Lee will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Chirinos corrals it, and that ends the inning. Fine work that time by the Texas bullpen. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Rangers lead this one 8-7. Chris Davinsky gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Digging in now, Danny Santana. He went down on strikes last time up.
The center fielder, Danny.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Change up low, 2-0. Davinsky has tossed over 30 innings so far this season and logged in with an ERA in the low 3s. Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, that's ball 3, and right now the Rangers would do anything to get that leadoff guy on.
That's lifted the other way out to left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Talk about starting off the inning with the bang. Goodness, when this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here. And I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
Stepping in now, Nick Solak, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
Now batting, third baseman, Frazier.
Striding in once again, Todd Frazier. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. First pitch of the at-bat.
Off the plate, ball 1.
1-0 home. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. A ball and 2 strikes.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
Here now the 2-2 is taken, ball 3.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Robinson Chirinos comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Rougned Odor will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Back up the middle. And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Josh James takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Into the box now, Elvis Andrus, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. To first, Uriel picks it up to second for 1. On to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 8th inning coming up. The Rangers on top here, 10-7. New inning set to get underway, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Kyle Tucker.
Kyle Tucker.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Martin, a 6'4" lefty. He was a 4th-round selection during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches. And if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day. And we saw that here this afternoon, the ball flying out at near record pace.
Into the box, Josh Reddick. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
A runner at first with no outs here. Popped up. There to make the play is Frazier for the first down.
Up next to the Astros, the second base.
Well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the two starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Altuve. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. One out and a runner on second base. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. From the stretch, he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
At the plate now, Yordan Alvarez, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone. This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
The 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
Those are just 2 great takes right there. Those are pretty good pitches. Sliders down the way, both of them. Just off the plate, couldn't get the batter to fish.
And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Nick Goody trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Nick Goody.
George Springer the next to hit, and with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
First pitch on its way. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
2 down, runners at first and second. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 2 left for the Astros. Could have used a field goal. It's 10-7. Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Shin-Soo Choo.
The right fielder, Shin-Soo Choo.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Willie Calhoun. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here comes the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
James, a right-hander standing 6'3". He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Up top, it's 2-0.
2-0.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That one's in there. 3-1. Now this is foul tipped at home plate, and that might have shot directly at our home plate umpire because he's moving a little gingerly back there. Now the payoff pitch home. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up Joey Gallo. He's set, and the pitch. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
Those were two great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
And he fouls this one off. Runners on first with one down. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Standing in now, Danny Santana, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Number 26 for him on the season, as this is now a 5-run cushion. To the plate now, Nick Solak. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ball game. The 1-0 home. A ball and a strike now.
Oh, that's frustrating right there. He was right on that. Fastball, took it deep, just couldn't keep it fair. How many times have you seen it? There's a good chance he's punching out right here.
Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Well, when you're hitting the ball as well as he is, every time you swing the bat, you're thinking ball's leaving the ballpark. He had a home run last time, and he almost had another one here. Nothing wrong with a double off the wall, though.
Stepping in now, Todd Frazier. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Now the 1-1 pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. At The knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. We've played 8 full. It's the Rangers 12 and the Astros 7. Next up for the Astros, Alex Bregman. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Alex Bregman.
He's set. Here it comes. Fouled off. Here's the 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Shoots this one to first. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
The bat, number 1. Shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Striding in for Houston, Carlos Correa. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First delivery to him on the way. One out, nobody on. Called strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here. 1-2. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Into the box now, Yuli Gurriel, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Here's a changeup that's right there. 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Corey Lee would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Last strike now for Houston. Grounded back up the middle. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
Hey, sometimes you get lucky right there. Looked like a 3-2 pitch out of the zone. Could have got on base via the walk, but he wanted a knock instead.
At the plate, Corey Lee, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. 2 out with the man at first. Fastball well outside.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them. And that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Kyle Tucker. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
Boy, nothing working for him at this point. It's 3-0.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here. As a pitcher, you have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch and he can hit one out of the park on.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Now batting, right fielder, Josh.
Jose Leclerc gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off.
Number 25, Jose.
Josh Reddick will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. Bases are loaded here. 2 down. And this is just off the outside corner. Ball 2.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
Ball 3. 3-0. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Wow, they went to the pen because they liked the matchup, and what does he do? He walks the first guy he faces to bring in a run. So much for that strategy. Makes you wonder if they'll turn to him again next time in this situation.
Now at the plate, Jose Altuve. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
1-0 the count. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. Two out, bases loaded. Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Well, the tone was set for this game from the very first inning. They came out absolutely banging the ball around and took that great start to another notch in the win column.
12-8 is the way this contest ends. The Texas Rangers seal up their 30th win at home on the season. Luis Garcia gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 57 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Globe Life Park, 48,114. The Rangers thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you and good night.